Welcome to the Deep Learning Indaba. This is iAfrikan.com. I am your host, Badon Kotsongwane. I'm the editor. And we have a lovely, lovely guest today. Amal Rannen-Triki is one of the organizers at the Deep Learning Indaba. As you would know, we're live from Senegal at the Amadou Makta Mbao University. It's day 5. It is extremely hot, but we're loving it. Amal, how are you?
Great, thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Lovely,
It's always
Amal.
lovely to have a chat with
No,
you.
definitely. Our last chat was last year in Ghana. This year we're in Senegal. You're part of the organizing team. You were still organizing in Ghana, but how's been Senegal vis-a-vis Ghana? And just walk me through the preparations for for Senegal this year.
Okay, so thank you very much for the question. It's an opportunity to actually highlight the efforts that's going behind the scene of the amazing organizing committee. Something to note is last year I was general chair. I knew all the details of the organization. This year I took a step back, working more from the backstage. I'm a member of the executive board. I didn't have an interaction with the day-to-day organization, but I've been following, and the team has been doing an amazing job. So there are several new things this year. For example, we're growing our community. I'd love to talk a little bit more about that.
Okay.
Last year, when we spoke, there were 36 countries represented in Ghana
At the Indaba, yes.
at the Indaba. This year, we have 47 countries represented.
Beautiful.
And actually, a lot of that.
Never mind the bees, guys. We're outside. We're
We are
outside.
outside in the
It's
nature.
the
That's
trees,
beautiful.
it's the pollen. It's very nice. So never mind what's happening in the background. Just focus on the conversations.
That makes it more authentic.
Yeah.
We're
And comment on the
you.
section if you like this, if you like our background, because we did it just specially for you guys.
Nice. So I was saying a lot of this growth is actually thanks to our amazing IndabaX
Yes.
committee. IndabaX is a program that I mentioned last year, but let me actually present it again quickly. So it's a program that we started since 2018 because in the first Indaba in 2017, we noticed that there was a much, much bigger demand than what we can cater for in one single event per year. Typically, we receive a few thousands of applications for only a handful of hundreds that we can select. So it's a hard task. But also to give more opportunities to people, we decided in 2018 to launch a program to actually have locally organized Indaba. So in each of the countries. We started this program with 13 countries in 2018, grew over the years. Last year, I think we had 35 IndabaX representatives. This year, we actually added 12 countries to the list.
One of some of those,
Sorry, I just looked to my note to be precise.
Yes.
So this year we had Chad, Liberia, Sierra Leone, Angola, Cape Verde. This is actually very, very great for us because the Portuguese-speaking countries were very underrepresented in the community. So seeing these countries was amazing.
Beautiful.
We also had Central Africa Republic, Comoros, Equatorial Guinea, Guinea-Bissau, Mauritania, Niger, and Congo-Brazzaville. So welcome to all these wonderful countries.
Welcome to you, brothers and gentlemen. Welcome to you, brothers and sisters. Welcome to the Deep Learning Indaba family.
Yeah, the family is growing, but we're getting close to the last mile to have really a full coverage. And I don't think, I truly believe, maybe correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think there is any region in the world that can actually boast such a network, such 100%. A coverage when it comes to machine learning.
100%.
So we should be proud of that. But yeah, I would like to call on the remaining countries if you don't mind. Please, those who are seeing us or watching us, if you are from Libya, South Sudan, Djibouti, Seychelles, Mauritania, we mentioned it before, but actually the community there is a little bit inactive, so we're looking for contacts to actually keep it going. Sao Tome and Principe, Eritrea, and Guinea-Conakry. I will say it again: Libya, South Sudan, Djibouti, Seychelles, Mauritania, Sao Tome and Principe, Eritrea, and Guinea-Conakry. If you are from any of these countries, or if you have contacts in any of these countries, please reach out to us. We really would love to have you in our family to complete the beautiful mosaic of our continent. You can reach out to us on IndabaX at deeplearningindaba.com. IndabaX at deeplearningindaba.com, and all this information are available on our website. So, yeah, that's the call I wanted to have today. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. So we're really looking forward to have a full coverage for the continent. That will allow us to actually, provide opportunities to more and more people and connect this beautiful network even more.
Now, about to our brothers and sisters that just joined the community in such places like Chad and Amal, because they are more experienced countries in the IndabaX. I mean, iAfrikan.com covered the South African IndabaX. What type of assistance do you give to these new members, member states within the IndabaX? And I think also, as you answer that, just also I think clarify for those that you're calling out for, like Eritrea, what type of assistance or people rather from Eritrea watching this, what type of assistance can they expect in order to, create this community?
That's a wonderful question. So, as the IndabaX network grew, actually, I think in 2019, we started forming a central committee to organize the Indaba Access. That's led this year by Bruno, who's here. Actually, the committee is composed of former IndabaX organizers, so they have the experience. They are very tightly connected to the ecosystem. And so the role of the committee is to get in touch with the new organizers to actually help them in many ways. So one thing that we do is that for each year, once we received proposals, we actually provide a seed fund from the Deep Learning Indaba to help start the organization of these events. But it doesn't stop at that. We provide also community connections. Every year we have meetings and discussions with the whole group of IndabaX organizers. In case they have questions, they can share experiences as well. So we try to connect them so we can all learn together. It's a hard task, especially if you start. So sharing this experience is very important, and we try to provide the platforms and the means for that. We're also here to help with any kind of support that people need. So, for example, in the past, we connected organizers with potential speakers. We can provide guidance on finance if they have any questions, on sponsors or how to reach the sponsors, etc. So the committee is really available to answer all kind of questions that are related to the organization. And they would be more than happy to help. Yeah.
Amal, very important. This call out to our brothers in Libya, in Eritrea, and the 7 other countries where you're making the call out. A lot of them are going to be watching this.
Yeah.
What type of person are you looking for in these respective countries? Who is the person and how should that person look like, be involved in the ecosystem in order now to, to put up their hand from your call to say that, no, I can organize this IndabaX in my country. Who's that? Build me that person.
Okay. So the goal of the local IndabaX is to reach people who are within these countries as a first target. I'm not saying only the people in these countries. It can be open to anyone. But the main target, the first target, is the people
that actually live in the country.
That live in the country.
100%.
However, organizers can be people who have other connections to the country, that they actually either they are from the country, live abroad, or studied there, or went there at some point, but they are committed to the country and committed to the Indaba mission, which is to strengthen African machine learning.
Yes.
So it's important to commit to these two things. Also, obviously, it's an Indaba initiative, so the people should align with Indaba values,
100%.
the values of Masakani that we built together, of
building,
Ubuntu.
opportunity.
We are a community that builds together. So it's important that the person aligns with that. So actually, maybe to facilitate this, the person should have connections in these countries, not necessarily living there, but having connections can make things easier to reach out to people there.
Okay.
The events don't have to be physical; they can be virtual.
Okay.
As long as we have means to make sure that the main targets
100%.
can have access to the materials
100%.
and benefit from it.
Okay. Amal, thank you so much for your time. I think the growth of the IndabaX is amazing. I think the growth of the IndabaX is a testament to the work that you're doing. I mean, run the numbers for me. How many African countries are we in now?
47.
47.
We're not far from full coverage.
We're not far from, and I mean, there's 53 states in
54, yeah,
54,
sorry.
53. So
Yeah.
we're short of plus minus 7.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is amazing, which is very amazing, which is unheard of.
It takes a village, and we do have a village here.
100%,
Yeah.
100%.